So speaking of cutting you off, by the way, what else do you have to say about the dobrik thing? Because you should have a chance to finish your statement from the last
that's what everyone was
episode.
saying, dude.
Yeah, here's why I should cut you off, because you have nothing else to say.
You're wrong.
What do you got?
I forgot. I have security cameras everywhere in my house.
Yeah.
So I went on and I looked at the time when David, Corinna, and Jeff were on the studio.
And you could hear what they were saying.
I could hear what they were saying.
Okay.
They made a Suicide Forest joke. One of them, Jeff was caught on camera. Someone like Instagram him, and he was like making fun of me and my mistakes and my controversy. Jeff, what's good, bro? Then you text me the next day and you want to go running at Runyon Canyon or you want to box sometime? Like, please come over and we can handle this. Like men, instead of coming on at my house on my podcast and talking shit. And David too, bro. Like,
yeah,
everyone has these internet personas, but they come to my house in real life and the blatant disrespect right in front of my eyes, like, but also behind my back. I don't like it.
I feel like this is another one of those sparring things. Like where we entered onto the episode after he sparred and he just hates everyone.
No, I think
people.
I think you're offering like a really valid point. Like, why are people coming into your house disrespecting your set and what you've done? I get it. A lot of it is for the content and that's part of their life. That's part of what they do. But when it comes down to like, you're pulling up the same thing over and over and trying to, not only were they doing that to you too, what I actually thought was really up was they talked to Hayden. Like they pulled Hayden aside and the only thing they said to him was, yeah, I'll let you say it. I don't fully remember.
David goes, oh, you edited the Suicide Forest video. Like, David, shut the fuck up, dude. For real. Like, time to move on. We get it. You're hot now. But I think I can speak for everyone who knows you. If you keep this attitude up, your time is coming. I was there, dude. I was there. So ease up, Tiger. Ease the fuck up. Oh.
Out on this video, and I'm starting with David because even though Jason's creepy and disgusting, David's on a whole other level of being an actual horrible person. If you watch David's vlog, there's this like joke that he knows I don't like, so he pushes it. He pushes it because he knows this gets like a reaction from me. And it's like, even that night when he, like a couple vlogs ago, he's like, he didn't have a big bit for his vlog, and so we go over there and he's like, how bad do you want to help me? And then I got pissed at him that night, and I said, you know, not everything is for your freaking vlog. No, it's just a vlog. And so I got really pissed, and they still invited Tana over anyways. And they invited her over anyways, and I was asleep, but I could kind of hear and her just being like, no, that's like gross, like no offense, but that's gross or whatever. And it's gross. Jason's 45, I'm 30. It's gross. It's gross. There was a vlog where I take all my clothes off in David's house because I'm so pissed. I'm just so pissed. And I ask him, I even say, like, it's not in the video, but I'm quiet. I'm not going to even add to this. Like, if you guys want to joke about it, it's fine. I'm not going to add to this anymore. Like, it hurts me. But it also disgusts me, and I don't want that. I don't want my boyfriend. I don't want a boyfriend who looks at 20-year-olds that way, even as a joke. I think it's gross. I knew him, but we weren't dating, and it said like he tried to kiss Tana in a dressing room because they went on like a date for a vlog, Jason and Tana, and they both say that, you know, Jason tried to kiss her and she like pulled away, and he's like, oh, it was for the video, just talk about something for the video. She's always like repulsed by it, and so like, and she's a 20-year-old girl. She was like 18 or something when they went on that date. I know Jason, and I had gone on a date with him for a vlog a couple months before, and he tried to kiss me, and obviously I reciprocated and we had sex, so I know if she would have reciprocated. I know Jason. I know him.
There we go. Respect. I think you should spar that guy. What's his name, Ryan?
Jeff.
I think you should spar him, bro.
Yo, Jeff, with tech. You want the smoke? Come over to my house. Come to the Maverick house.
If you're going to talk behind someone's back, bro, like, come do it at the house. Come do it the right way. Hop in the ring and actually like back up what you got to say.
I got to play devil's advocate on this one just because that's the way this episode's going.
Okay. Okay.
Jokes is jokes. Jokes is jokes. I mean, that's to a lot of people in this industry, that whole thing's a joke. Yeah, it's at Logan's expense, but people joke about it all the time.
Wait.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Jokes is jokes.
I haven't forgotten about you, our guest, who's one of my best friends, but wait, we're in this right now. Are you going to settle it? Wait, I want to bring you on in one sec. Jokes is jokes. Indeed. Why I don't think it was a joke is because David and I aren't like this. Yo, what's good, man? Tight. Good to see you. We used to be.
Evan likes that.
But now he comes to my house, my party. My cameraman goes to film him. Dips out. Jeff steps in front of my cameraman. Like, it was so blatantly obvious that they were trying to avoid being captured by us. And I'm just sitting here confused, like, yo, did you come here to get some bit for your vlog and avoid being captured on any of our content? Or did you come here to have fun with everyone else?
I think he's got some good feedback.
I want to introduce our guest.
But this is what they think is okay. And after I repeatedly asked David multiple times, like, I'm not participating in this. I don't like this joke. It's gross. And then him inviting Tana over that night. It's like, I heard it. I was like asleep, but I could still hear. I wasn't like fully asleep, but like him like trying to convince. It was so gross, you guys. It was so gross. Like him trying to convince Tana to like go in the bedroom and like Jason with his shirt off. And like, it was just like so gross and so creepy. And I was joke or not, which it's not really a joke, because before we even started dating, he went on a date with Tana and tried to like make out with her, and she is not having it, because what 18-year-old wants to make out with a 45-year-old unless you're screwed up in the head like I was at 18. But there's just so many other things that I'm not trying to do this whole expose video about every single horrible evil thing that David has done. But so David calls Jason Tuesday morning at like 3 a.m. when we get back, and he's like, he asked Jason, can he use the bedroom bit about him wanting to sleep with Tana from a few months ago? And Jason first said no, and he still used it. It's like, and then he even said, I'll drop it, knowing he knew that it's like such, he had a call to ask Jason to use the bit because he knows that's crossing a line. And any other person who's asked David to like not use something or whatever, but Jason's so scared of like losing his meal ticket that he just like appeases him, and if he chooses that over me, and it's so gross. And this is after I've told, and David's response to me this morning was like, sorry, didn't know, joked about it before, won't do it again, sorry. David Dobrik isn't, and I know this video is gonna give me so much hate because everyone's up his butt, but they're gonna realize, and something bad is gonna happen in that group. I don't know what it is. Something bad. There's people dating. Brandon, in their friend group, was dating a high schooler last year. She was 17 years old, and when I would talk about this with like David, he would literally be like, "Oh, see, it's a big deal. He's 24, like she's 17, like, you know, just because it's the law, like a year, like 6 months. In 6 months she'll be 18." I'm like, it's disgusting. Like, people have found this out, and like Brandon will call David and be like, "Oh, like you gotta delete these comments about her age and stuff like that," because she was in high school when they started like dating and hooking up. Like, it's this whole like weird thing. And I
do. But did you have something to say about the
No doubt.
Dobrik situation?
So going back to what Mike says, joke and jokes. That's kind of like, I guess, in my situations where I make, I guess, jokingly videos about my dwarfism. Kind of like what Logan said. There's only a certain extent that a person could go. There's only an extent that a person could go in the relationship with that person. Like Logan said, how tight you are with that person.
Yep.
Like, Logan can make jokes about me all the time because I know he's joking and we're bros and we love to laugh.
Yep.
But like, if someone out on the street makes a joke about me, I know they're doing it intentionally and like bashfully. That's just not cool.
Yeah, malintent, and you're absolutely right. I think that's my problem.
I think this is actually super close to the Crowder situation that we like skimmed over lightly, like drunkenly the other day, where it's like trying to figure out how to draw the line. Like, let's be honest, they didn't know they were on camera. They didn't intend for that joke to ever get out. So it was a joke that was behind closed doors, right?
I think it sounded like they turned on the vlog mode, and I think they filmed the joke. I think they filmed it, and it didn't make the cut.
You know, they would never make that cut. They would never air that.
Someone Instagrammed Jeff in the middle of his thing. He was sitting right here, and he's like, "Oh, I'm on camera. This was supposed to be private."
Yeah, well, what I'm
like,
saying,
hey, talk your about me like somewhere else, not on my house on my podcast, bro.
Well, yeah, plus they snuck in. Yeah, it's weird.
They didn't sneak in. I found out my assistant Danny fangirled and led them in here. What the She's like, and this is the podcast room.
Hey, but that shows like what kind of people they really are, bro.
What they say?
They're gonna take advantage.
They're like,
of
yo, they asked, where's the podcast?
They were super sweet about it, and I thought they were good.
Yeah, so they were just coming off like innocent.
Well, I mean, I will say, like, Corinne's kind of a sweetheart, dude. Like,
I have no problem.
It happens.
I don't know.
It happens.
Sort of want to exclude her. you
Yeah.
know?
I have no problems or opinions on any of these people, by the way. I don't know what happened. I don't know the whole backstory.
What do you mean you don't know what happened? We literally just covered it.
No, I know.
The last 7
I
minutes.
know that, but like, I don't know like why they were saying it or like what the context was. Like,
What do you mean,
just,
Mr.
like,
Devil's Advocate?
There's no need to be a context.
Well, I make horrible jokes all the time about terrible things. All of us do. I'll speak for all 4 of us. We make terrible jokes that are horrible. You, Spencer, maybe not as
Let me
bad.
ask you this.
I was gonna say, why
Let
are
me
you
ask you
throwing
this.
all of us into that?
Have you
category?
ever gone to someone's house and made the most hurtful joke you could about them at their residence
100%.
behind their back?
Absolutely.
You're a
Absolutely. And you've
That's
done terrible
disgusting.
things too, bro.
That's
So don't
disgusting.
act like an angel.
No. Not in the context that I just gave. Yes,
You
I've done
just-
terrible things.
It's like sitting on. It's such.
It's like
bullshit.
what?
It's like sitting here. And
Give me an example,
judging.
bro. Give me a fucking example of what I just said. You can't. You literally can't
I'm not
because I've
gonna.
never done that. Fuck you, Mark.
Going into someone's house and making a joke in their basement or garage. Like, yeah, people do that all the time. They're at a party, dude.
So
No, if I don't like that person, I will not be at that person's
Yeah,
house.
like, I just
in a,
don't
in a
get it.
discussion.
Do you have,
Like,
an,
if
do
you
you have
guys
an
don't-
enemy?
what
Do
do
you have an enemy?
I don't have enemies. I don't have any enemies because I maintain every relationship. I don't burn bridges at all. I'm dead serious. I'm on good terms.
Even
Why
if
do you
someone's
think?
a piece of
He might,
By
he might
the
be
way,
right. He
by
might
the
be
way,
right.
think about it. Why do you? A lot of those people that were at that party, Banks, Alyssa, a lot of those people were at that party because I've tried to fix bridges that have been burned by Logan. Like I am, Evan.
Oh, you're gonna put me in the middle.
You're not
like
gonna
that?
say anything at all.
I mean, I'm not.
That's my job. I like building relationships and being friends with everyone, so I don't have enemies. So I can't relate to what question you're about to
Because you
ask.
don't want your friends to be enemies with your other friends. I think that's the
That's mad.
that's more
that's
the
mad
situation.
noble. That's mad noble. That's good.
Yeah,
in my
yes.
opinion.
right.
But I just want to clarify,
right,
like,
yeah.
it isn't just me burning the bridge, bro. I'm often reactive.
Facts,
Like
facts,
with this
facts,
Dobrik
facts.
situation. Why I invited him to the party. I thought David could come and have fun. Not fucking dog on me in my house on this end of my podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I get
that make
that. And
sense?
by the way, I'm also on your side. I'm just trying to look at like the other.
I told David just so many times, and for him to be like, I didn't know. It's like, that's like an evil person. And that's what I was trying to explain to Jason. Like, that's an evil person. Vlog squad chat, text group chat is going to blow up because last year when we had our little breakup, they're all going to be pissed. I don't care. I don't care. I put up with stuff for so long because like I really love Jason, but Jason doesn't have any respect for me at all. You know, so many things have happened where Jason just gives zero, he blatantly disregards everything I say, or respect for me, like the kids out of like the vlogs of it, which is Jason's money, right? And he cares, and rightfully so. He really just cares about money right now, like providing for his kids and like making as much money as possible because he, you know, never really made money before. So David's like his meal ticket, and so if this is what they find funny, and he supports this kind of person that would put this stuff out there, but not, I'm putting equal blame on both of them. I sent them a group chat and individual texts, and it definitely will be the end of me and Jason, which really suck. All his friends will hate me. David will hate me. It's like, it doesn't, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't think there should be a YouTuber out there that like ruins people's lives, like that literally, because like he messes with people for vlogs and he provokes people for vlogs, and I don't think it's right. And I used to really love David. I used to think he was like so charming in the same way Ted Bundy was charming. And I really lost all respect for David. Like I said, I hold Jason accountable for saying gross, creepy things, but I lost all respect for David for like putting it out there and just the stuff he enables. There's so much just awful shit that happens, and it's so scary, and this is why I'm gonna isolate myself and just I'm happy being alone. Jason, he's like a nice guy, but this weird perverted side has come out, and then also, like I said, I don't even know, he has no backbone, and his ex-wife controls his life. So David stands, come at me, I don't care. Like, that goes so much deeper, but I'm not about like ruining people's lives, but there's so much more to BS that